Number 2, please.
Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. With permission, I'll answer question 2 and 8 together. To support innovation across the whole of the UK, a central pillar of our Innovation Nation mission, the government is investing £52 billion public R&D over this 3 years. We've made a groundbreaking commitment in the Levelling Up White Paper to take the percentage of government R&D outside of the Greater South East, which of course is home to some of our historic research institutes, to increase it by 40%, and we have an active programme through the catapults, the innovation accelerators and clusters support all around the UK to that end.
Mr. Speaker, innovation is in the DNA of the businesses in my constituency. Businesses such as Shorespan, a leading manufacturer in roof access hatches, Phoenix Tooling Development, and after all, our region was the birthplace of the Industrial Revolution. And so I support the government's Levelling Up mission, but I would like to ask the Minister if he will bring forward individual regional targets for rebalancing research and development funding, as recommended by the House of Lords committee report.
Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, firstly, it does pay tribute to Shorespan and Phoenix, and my right honourable friend, the Secretary of State, and I were recently, last week, 2 weeks ago, in the West Midlands at Coventry with the Chancellor, and I've been working closely with Mayor Andy Street on his excellent programmes. We've got an advanced manufacturing catapult. They're actively in the West Midlands. Coventry and Warwick are rapidly becoming world-recognised centres in a whole raft of materials robotics, and we're working on the Birmingham Innovation District. And we put one of our 3 innovation accelerators, £30 million, into the West Midlands. She makes an important point, though, about regional R&D clusters. That's public and private sector money, and we'll shortly be setting out this autumn our digital cluster map showing all of the private and public funding and how we intend to increase it by region.
The government has recently launched a call for space infrastructure projects, and West Lindsey District Council has proposed plans to work with Satellite Applications Catapult, precisely mentioned by the Minister, at RAF Scampton, part of a £300 million levelling up deal. What is the logic of one part of government talking about levelling up and innovation, and the other part of government putting a migrant camp in the middle of it, preventing all this infrastructure? Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, you'll appreciate as Minister for Science, Research and Innovation, I can't comment on Home Office plans to deal with refugees, but what I can do is pay tribute to the work of Scampton Holdings Limited, a very, very innovative proposal for the regeneration of that site with a whole raft of facilities, including in innovation support. And I look forward very much in due course, once the refugee issue is sorted, to being able to come up and support him in taking it forward.
Nunn Jarvis.
Speaker, Metro mayors have an important role to play in driving innovation in the regions. Can the Minister give an assurance that he'll be working closely with them?
Yes, I'm absolutely delighted to do that. The Metro mayors are key parts of our innovation ecosystem, and the 3 innovation accelerators we put in place are fundamentally co-created, bottom-up led in Glasgow, in Manchester and in the West Midlands, and I'm actively reaching out to work with both the Metro mayors and actually the devolved science ministers on how we make sure we extend our science investment for unifying all the regions of this country and strengthening those urban economies.
On Trickett.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. In my constituency in the Yorkshire coalfield, there is 20 times less people employed in science and technology innovation than there are in Cambridge. Now, we can be proud of what Cambridge achieved, but why should areas like mine be so left behind? And isn't it the case that there's no economic reason why this golden triangle between Greater London, Cambridge and Oxford should be preferred over the rest of the country? Or is it pure politics?
I'm afraid he couldn't be more wrong. It's quite the opposite. The truth is the Oxford-Cambridge-London triangle is golden for a reason. It's home to 2 of the world's top 3 universities, 5 of the world's top 15 universities. But our central mission is to make sure that we grow an R&D economy all around the country, and that's nurturing and investing in the research, including in Yorkshire, a fantastic cluster, Yorkshire Bioeconomy, Sheffield Advanced Manufacturing, Doncaster. We are investing in all of that, but one doesn't create the Oxford-Cambridge triangle overnight, and it requires us to invest with local leaders, as they're doing across the North East, in County Durham, in Northumbria, in the innovative companies of tomorrow. This is a historic moment for the former coalfields.
Spokesperson Carol Monaghan.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. And I declare an interest as the Chair of the APPG in Photonics and Quantum. The Fraunhofer Centre for Applied Photonics at the University of Strathclyde has played a leading role in the Industrial Strategy Challenge Fund, collaborating with more companies and projects than any other organisation, and has been praised as a key strength in the National Quantum Strategy. The centre is supported by the Scottish Government and Scottish Enterprise, but despite being established at the invitation of the UK Government has provided no core funding. What discussion has the Minister had with Treasury colleagues on providing this core funding to the vital part of the quantum technology landscape to enable it to meet its...
Come on.
I have to say it's a bit rich, given that the incredible strength of Scottish science and research is built on largely long-term UK block funding across life sciences and other areas. But secondly, as I just said, I've just been in Glasgow, where we put one of our 3 innovation accelerators, and it's been transformational, particularly in quantum, where we've set out our plans for a 2.5 billion quantum strategy. It's just not fair or true to say that the UK Government isn't investing in the Glasgow cluster. We are, and it's transformational.
Number 3, please, Mr Speaker.